Cold wind sweeping down the river bend, the old guitar sitting in the dark. I used to play for ambition and pride, chasing a fire from a dying spark. We had big dreams in a small damp room, counting pennies for a cup of tea, believing tomorrow would bow to our feet, believing the world belonged to you and me. Now my hair has turned to silver gray, and the road ahead feels long and steep. I hold the embers of those distant years, while the heavy city falls asleep. Hold on to the ghosts of our younger days, when we sang through the night without fear. Even if the fire is burned to ash, your earnest promise is still so clear. Hold on to the path that we could not keep, like a soft ache buried in my chest. I don't look back, I don't turn around, but youth was when we loved the best. An old photograph on a dusty shelf, two young fools under streetlight glare, with burning eyes and a worn coat sleeve, and empty hands filled with evening air. We swore we'd reach for the highest sky before the bitter winter came around. Now the winter stays in my tired bones, and my footsteps make no sound. Now my hair has turned to silver gray, and the road ahead feels long and steep. I hold the embers of those distant years, while the heavy city falls asleep. Hold on to the ghosts of our younger days, when we sang through the night without fear. Even if the fire is burned to ash, your earnest promise is still so clear. Hold on to the path that we could not keep, like a soft ache buried in my chest. I don't look back, I don't turn around, but youth was when we loved the best. Time took the dreams that we held so tight and traded them for silent years, leaving only a quiet melody washed in the rain of 1,000 tears. If I could speak to that boy again, I would tell him not to run so fast, to hold that moment inside his hand before the morning makes it past. Hold on to the ghosts of our younger days, when we sang through the night without fear. Even if the fire is burned to ash, your earnest promise is still so clear. Hold on to the path that we could not keep, like a soft ache buried in my chest. I don't look back, I don't turn around, but youth was when we loved the best. Fading streetlight, dying spark, youth is gone into the dark. An old train whistles through the sleepy district. The midnight chill sits heavy on my coat. I remember when we had no silver, fire in our lungs and songs we wrote. We shared a tiny room above the diner and swore the world would listen to our name. Now youth has turned to ashes on the pavement, and all those burning dreams are just a game. I reach for visions that we used to chase before the winter stole away your smile. I stand alone within this quiet place and hold your ghost against me for a while. Stay a little longer in this fading light, like a wild dream lost inside the night. Even if our golden years are gone, the embers of our youth keep burning on. Stay a little longer in the falling dew, like a soft ache always calling you. I don't cry out, I don't turn away. The boy I was still loves you anyway. We traded passion for a daily wage and let the quiet city wear us down. An old guitar left rusting on a stage, a forgotten melody in this town. I trace the lines upon my weathered hands. They speak of promises we couldn't keep, a hope for youth that no one understands. Now buried in a silence dark and deep, I wear my sorrow like a heavy coat. It keeps me warm, it keeps me in the past. A prayer remains unbroken in my throat for simple dreams that were not made to last. Stay a little longer in this fading light, like a wild dream lost inside the night. Even if our golden years are gone, the embers of our youth keep burning on. Stay a little longer in the falling dew, like a soft ache always calling you. I don't cry out, I don't turn away. The boy I was still loves you anyway. If I could trade tomorrow for yesterday, I'd buy us back a foolish, fearless heart. Before the heavy world took you away, before time slowly pulled our lives apart. Perhaps the magic lived inside the strife. Perhaps the beauty was the tear we shed for every morning when we felt alive, and every wild ambition in our head. Stay a little longer in this fading light, like a wild dream lost inside the night. Even if our golden years are gone, the embers of our youth keep burning on. Stay a little longer in the falling dew, like a soft ache always calling you. I don't cry out, I don't turn away. The boy I was still loves you anyway. Cold midnight air, dreams in the street. Youth is gone, but memories stay sweet. The street lamps flicker on the hill tonight. The midnight wind is blowing through the trees. I hold a faded photo in my hand and let the past wash over me. We used to talk about the world out there. with empty pockets and a burning heart. We thought the time was standing on our side before we slowly drifted far apart. I traced the line where all our pathways split and wonder where the golden years have gone. The darkness settles softly on the street as I sit waiting for another dawn. Hold on a little longer to the dream, the quiet song we wrote when we were young. Though every promise melted into rain, the melodies remain forever sung. Hold on a little longer to the spark, the gentle glow inside this heavy night. I do not call, I do not reach for you, but in the dark, your memory is bright. An old piano plays across the wall. The notes are heavy, falling slow and deep. It reminds me of the visions that we chased before the world taught us how to sleep. We traded wild ambition for the quiet. We let the fire turn to ashes gray, and every shadow hanging in this room still whispers words we didn't get to say. I wear my age just like an oversized coat. It keeps me warm, it keeps me safe and still. Your phantom laughter drifts across the square, above the rooftop on this lonely hill. Hold on a little longer to the dream, the quiet song we wrote when we were young. Though every promise melted into rain, the melodies remain forever sung. Hold on a little longer to the spark, the gentle glow inside this heavy night. I do not call, I do not reach for you, but in the dark, your memory is bright. If I could give back everything I earned to spend one evening under silver skies, I look at you and see that wild belief that used to burn so softly in your eyes. Perhaps our youth was only meant to fade, a short sweet season passing in a breeze. And now I sit alone with what remains, listening to the wind among the trees. Hold on a little longer to the dream, the quiet song we wrote when we were young. Though every promise melted into rain, the melodies remain forever sung. Hold on a little longer to the spark, the gentle glow inside this heavy night. I do not call, I do not reach for you, but in the dark, your memory is bright. The night grows still, the embers fade, our youthful dreams in shadow laid. Smoke rises slowly from a quiet doorway. The city sleeps beneath a heavy gray. I count the years inside my weary pocket and watch the golden hours slip away. We built a mountain out of simple promises. We swore the world would listen to our name. Now all these empty avenues are silent, and only shadows play the ancient game. I search for who we were before the winter, before the fire turned to ash and stone. I hold the embers in my calloused fingers and stand against the dark alone. Stay a little longer in this quiet alleyway, where all our young ambitions used to stay. Even if the summer turned to winter cold. The story of our youth is never old. Stay a little longer in the falling rain, a gentle lake that softly heals the pain. I do not speak out loud, I keep my peace and wait for all these quiet tears to cease. An old piano sits inside the corner. It plays a melody we wrote at 21, a simple tune about a brighter morning. Before our wildest days were done, the street lights reflect upon the pavement like broken glass beneath my heavy shoes. I leave a footprint in the dark, wet concrete and wonder if we ever really lose. I wear my memories like a heavy coat. It guards my heart against the biting chill. Your voice still lingers in the evening air, and in the silent place I hear it still. Stay a little longer in this quiet alleyway, where all our young ambitions used to stay. Even if the summer turned to winter cold, the story of our youth is never old. Stay a little longer in the falling rain, a gentle lake that softly heals the pain. I do not speak out loud, I keep my peace and wait for all these quiet tears to cease. If I could trade these gray and heavy hours for just 1 minute of that burning sky, I'd hold your hand beneath the summer trees and never let the sweet illusion die. Perhaps the dream was meant to drift away, perhaps the road was meant to end right here. But every streetlight shining through the mist still brings your youthful vision near. Stay a little longer in this quiet alleyway, where all our young ambitions used to stay. Even if the summer turned to winter cold, the story of our youth is never old. Stay a little longer in the falling rain, a gentle lake that softly heals the pain. I do not speak out loud, I keep my peace and wait for all these quiet tears to cease. Rain on the asphalt, shadows in the street. The dream is gone, where young hearts used to meet. The front door unlocks before the world wakes. I wipe the counter where you used to sit. The street outside is painting itself in gray, and every shadow feels a little bit like it. The clock ticks slow against the wooden wall. I brew 2 cups, though I am here alone. The morning air is heavy with your name in this quiet shop we used to call our own. I trace the rim of porcelain and clay and listen for the step I know won't fall. The city stretches out its tired arms while I stay hidden here behind this wall. Stay a little longer in this quiet room, like a tender shadow in the early gloom. Even though the morning comes to wash away the simple words we never got to say. Stay a little longer in this bitter drink, deeper than the sorrow that I try to think. I don't call you back, I don't raise my voice. Loving you was never really just a choice. The newspaper sits unread beside the door. The news is old, the world just keeps its pace. I stir the dark, drip slowly in my glass, searching for the imprint of your face. A milk truck passes through the narrow lane. The neon signs fade out into the dawn. I hold the warmth against my weary palms and pretend that you haven't really gone. I wear your memory like a heavy coat. It keeps me still, it keeps me in the past. I whisper to the steam that floats away, a quiet love that wasn't built to last. Stay a little longer in this quiet room, like a tender shadow in the early gloom. Even though the morning comes to wash away the simple words we never got to say. Stay a little longer in this bitter drink, deeper than the sorrow that I try to think. I don't call you back, I don't raise my voice. Loving you was never really just a choice. If I could hold the morning in its place, I'd stay forever in this early shade. One more second in the quiet dark before the final promises fade. Maybe lovers always leave too soon. Maybe time was never on our side. But every sunrise finding me alone still finds a spot where you used to reside. Stay a little longer in this quiet room, like a tender shadow in the early gloom. Even though the morning comes to wash away the simple words we never got to say. Stay a little longer in this bitter drink, deeper than the sorrow that I try to think. I don't call you back, I don't raise my voice. Loving you was never really just a choice. Steam in the glass, cold wood and stone. The morning comes and I am left alone. A pale blue shadow coats the pavement outside. The old wooden door opens with a sigh. I take the small table right beside the glass and watch the lonely morning cars drift by. The barista pours hot water in the pot. 2 dark porcelain mugs placed side by side. I touch the rim where your lip used to rest and wrap my fingers round the place you tried to hide. I stir the bitterness into the cream and feel the chill that lingers on my skin. The pale dawn light spills quiet across the floor where all our forgotten promises begin. Leave your memory sitting in my table tonight, like an unread letter in the fading light. Even if your steps have walked away, your phantom lingering softly wants to stay. Leave your memory drinking from this morning cup before the sun comes up to pull me up. I don't call out, I don't turn around, but your silence is the sweetest sound. The newsboy drops the morning paper down. The clock above the counter ticks so slow. A lonely melody plays from a vintage speaker, a song about a girl from long ago. The wet asphalt glistens through the blinds as early workers hurry through the mist. I trace your name inside the window steam, a quiet ghost of every single kiss. I wear your memory like a heavy coat, it shields me from the cold morning air. I whisper softly to the empty space and pretend that you are sitting right there. Leave your memory sitting at my table tonight, like an unread letter in the fading light. Even if your steps have walked away, your phantom lingering softly wants to stay. Leave your memory drinking from this morning cup before the sun comes up to pull me up. I don't call out, I don't turn around, but your silence is the sweetest sound. If I could hold this quiet hour still, I'd stay right here within this misty room. One more second breathing in your warmth before the daylight fades away the gloom. Perhaps our love was just a brief delay, a passing stop along a lonely street. Yet every morning when I order two, it's your lost smile I hope to meet. Leave your memory sitting at my table tonight, like an unread letter in the fading light. Even if your steps have walked away, your phantom lingering softly wants to stay. Leave your memory drinking from this morning cup before the sun comes up to pull me up. I don't call out, I don't turn around, but your silence is the sweetest sound. Mist on the glass, coffee turns cold. You are gone, and I am growing old. A faint gray haze hangs over the alley. The front doorbell chimes soft and clear. I take the small seat in the corner and pretend that you are sitting here. The waiter wipes the wooden table and sets a porcelain cup for one. I trace the rim with frozen fingers before another day's begun. I whisper soft into the steam where your smile used to stay. I hold my hands around the heat and watch the dark clouds drift away. Stay a little longer in this quiet morning cafe, where all the bitter memories of your face. Stay a little longer while the rain falls down, like a gentle heartbreak through the town. I don't say a word, I don't look around, where your silent echo is still found. The morning radio plays an old song, a lazy blues from long ago, a tired piano, a subtle guitar, a melody we used to know. The city traffic starts to awaken beyond the fog upon the glass, and every passerby outside is just a ghost that seems to pass. I whisper soft into the steam where your smile used to stay. I hold my hands around the heat and watch the dark clouds drift away. Stay a little longer in this quiet morning cafe, where all the bitter memories begin to fade. Even if your shadow leaves this silent space, I still see the soft glow of your face. Stay a little longer while the rain falls down, like a gentle heartbreak through the town. I don't say a word, I don't look around, where your silent echo is still found. If I could stop the dawn from breaking, I'd sit forever in this shade. One more minute with your ghost before the last reflections fade. Perhaps our love was just a season that drifted off into the night, but every morning finds me longing for your warmth in the pale light. Stay a little longer in this quiet morning cafe, where all the bitter memories begin to fade. Even if your shadow leaves this silent space, I still see the soft glow of your face. Stay a little longer while the rain falls down, like a gentle heartbreak through the town. I don't say a word, I don't look around, where your silent echo is still found. Cold cup on the wood, rain against the pane. You are gone today, only tears remain. The glass is wet with early mist along the avenue. The old man behind the counter pours a drink for two. I take my place beside the window where we used to sit and watch the sleepy street lights fade out bit by bit. The ceramic mug feels heavy in my quiet hand, a simple love I couldn't make you understand. The morning news plays softly on the wall display, while all my courage slowly washes clean away. I stir the sugar down into the dark and trace the shadow of a faded spark. The world wakes up to face another day, while every part of me remains in yesterday. Stay a little longer in this empty chair, like an old memory hanging in the air. Even if the morning takes your hand from mine, I'm still waiting for you on this lonely line. Stay a little longer in the cooling breeze, like a soft pain that brings me to my knees. I won't speak a word, I won't cry aloud, I just look for you inside the morning crowd. pulls the fresh bread from the oven rack. The early bus rolls down the avenue and back. I write your name in water on the wooden grain and wipe it off before it turns to heavy pain. The clock ticks slow above the quiet kitchen door. Quiet beat I never paid attention to before. The world moves on without a single backward glance, leaving me behind inside our broken dance. I stir the sugar down into the dark and trace the shadow of a faded spark. The world wakes up to face another day, while every part of me remains in yesterday. Stay a little longer in this empty chair, like an old memory hanging in the air. Even if the morning takes your hand from mine, I'm still waiting for you on this lonely line. Stay a little longer in the cooling breeze, like a soft pain that brings me to my knees. I won't speak a word, I won't cry aloud, I just look for you inside the morning crowd. If I could trade the daylight for one more dark hour, I would stay right here inside this bitter sour. One more second, holding on to what is gone before the sun burns away the quiet dawn. Maybe love was just a brief and tender ghost, leaving only memories that hurt the most. And every morning when the cafe door opens wide, I still hope to see you standing there inside. Stay a little longer in this empty chair, like an old memory hanging in the air. Even if the morning takes your hand from mine, I'm still waiting for you on this lonely line. Stay a little longer in the cooling breeze, like a soft pain that brings me to my knees. I won't speak a word, I won't cry aloud, I just look for you inside the morning crowd. Cold coffee on the wood, I stayed right where I stood. The sun is up, you are gone, and I am alone in the dawn. An old guitar rests against the wall, its silver strings are tarnished gray. I count the shadows on the floor as another midnight slips away. We built a castle out of smoke and swore we'd never turn around. Now all the dreams we used to hold are scattered softly on the ground. I search for youth inside this cup, where dark coffee grows so cold. I hold the glass with trembling hands and watch the night slowly unfold. Leave a small flame burning in the dark for every dream that lost its spark. Though time has stolen all our youth away, the wild promise still decides to stay. Leave a small flame burning through the haze for all our bright forgotten days. I do not cry, I do not sigh, as the quiet years go passing by. The city bus rolls through the fog, carrying weary souls back home. I remember standing on this hill, believing we could conquer Rome. We had no money in our coat, just burning passion in our chest. Now all those fires are quiet ash, and every dream is gone to rest. I wear my memories like a coat, it heavy sits upon my spine. Your youthful laughter fills the air, a sweet reflection of lost time. Leave a small flame burning in the dark, for every dream that lost its spark. The time has stolen all our youth away. The wild promise still decides to stay. Leave a small flame burning through the haze, for all our bright forgotten days. I do not cry, I do not sigh, as the quiet years go passing by. If I could trade these silver hairs to feel that burning spirit once again, I'd walk back through the frozen storm and brave the sorrow and the pain. We were so young, we were so blind, we thought the sky was ours to hold. Now only quiet streets remain to hear the stories left untold. Leave a small flame burning in the dark, for every dream that lost its spark. Though time has stolen all our youth away, the wild promise still decides to stay. Leave a small flame burning through the haze, for all our bright forgotten days. I do not cry, I do not sigh, as the quiet years go passing by. Rain on the glass, the fire turns gray. Our golden dreams have walked away. The neon sign turns off its fading glow. The shopkeeper wipes down the wooden bar. I order bitter brew to pass the time and wonder where you are. The morning rain taps softly on the pane. A single mug sits heavy on the wood. I try to speak your name into the mist, the way I know I should. I pull my woolen coat around my chest. The chill outside is settling inside. I trace the circle left upon the tile, where all my secrets hide. Stay a little longer while the coffee cools, before the morning mist forgets the night. Even if your love was just a dream, I still reach for you in pale gray light. Stay a little longer on this quiet chair beside the window, watching city paper by the door. A lonely bell chimes gently in the space. The clock ticks slow against the tiled wall in this familiar place. I stir the dark black liquid with a spoon and watch the ripples slowly disappear. The world outside gets ready for the day, but I am stuck right here. I pull my woolen coat around my chest. The chill outside is settling inside. I trace the circle left upon the tile, where all my secrets hide. Stay a little longer while the coffee cools, before the morning mist forgets the night. Even if your love was just a dream, I still reach for you in pale gray light. Stay a little longer on this quiet chair beside the window, watching city streets. I don't say a word, I don't look around, where our shadows used to meet. If I could stop the morning clock from ticking, I would stay forever in this booth, drinking cold black coffee with your shadow, trading old regrets for quiet truth. Perhaps some loves are meant to fade like mist. Perhaps some hearts are born to bleed alone, while soul wakes up to start another day. I sit here carved in stone. Stay a little longer while the coffee cools, before the morning mist forgets the night. Even if your love was just a dream, I still reach for you in pale gray light. Stay a little longer on this quiet chair beside the window, watching city streets. I don't say a word, I don't look around, where our shadows used to meet. Cold black coffee, rain on the glass. You were gone, and time will pass. Dark coffee brews in the silent kitchen. The shadows stretch across the wooden floor. I look at photographs from 20 years ago, when we had everything and wanted more. We talked about the stage and bright blue skies. We swore we never let the world grow old, but time has stolen all the brave fire in our eyes and traded wild dreams for the winter cold. I trace the worn edges of our youth tonight, the promises we broke without a sound. I hold the quiet glass against the dimming light and watch our golden years fade into the ground. Let me hold on to the ghosts of what we used to dream, like a slow blues playing softly through the dark. Even if the fire turned to drifting steel, the memory still burns a tiny spark. Let hopes are here to stay. The street light cast a dull yellow shadow now on notebooks filled with songs we never finished writing. We thought ambition was a sacred vow, two foolish hearts against the darkness fighting. The city slumbers underneath the misty gray, forgetting how we swore we'd reach the stars. And every quiet alley where we walked away still holds the echoes of our rusted guitars. I wear my age like a heavy coat of wool. It keeps me steady while the cold rain falls. My cup of memory is running far too full as ancient laughter bounces off these walls. Let me hold on to the ghosts of what we used to dream, like a slow blues playing softly through the dark. Even if the fire turned to drifting steam, the memory still burns, a tiny spark. Let me sit beside the echo of our younger days, like a soft pain that I cannot wash away. I don't cry out, I don't change my quiet ways, but all our wild hopes are here to stay. If I could travel back to where the journey started, I'd tell that boy to hold his head up high. We weren't foolish, we were just brave-hearted, chasing a dream across an endless sky. Maybe youth was meant to burn and disappear. Maybe time was always moving on. But in the quiet moments of the dying year, I still remember how bright the morning shone. Let me hold on to the ghost of what we used to dream, like a slow blues playing softly through the dark. Even if the fire turned to drifting steam, the memory still burns, a tiny spark. Let me sit beside the echo of our younger days, like a soft pain that I cannot wash away. I don't cry out, I don't change my quiet ways, but all our wild hopes are here to stay. Rain on the asphalt, dreams in the shade. Youth is long gone, but the song doesn't fade.
A silent corner in this midnight bar, I pour a glass and watch the ice turn thin. We had big plans to reach the morning star before the tired years came rolling in. My jacket is frayed around the silver seams, just like the promises we whispered low. We traded wild ambition for quiet dreams and watched the heavy seasons come and go. I trace the scratches on this wooden seat and hear the echo of a forgotten vow. We thought we would never accept defeat, so where are all those brave young dreamers now? Hold on a little while to what was true, like a soft melody on the wind. Though youth has drifted far away from view, the fire inside still burns beneath my skin. Hold on a little while to fading light, like
quietly and sip alone. The old piano plays a minor chord, a bluesy tune from 30 years ago. We work so hard for such a small reward and spend our passions in the winter snow. I look outside at people walking fast, young faces shining in the yellow glare. They do not know how quickly youth is past. They think tomorrow is already there. I wear my memories like a heavy coat. It shields my body from the chilling breeze. 100 songs stuck inside my throat, and answers falling softly like autumn leaves. Hold on a little while to what was true, like a soft melody upon the wind. Though youth has drifted far away from view, the fire inside still burns beneath my skin. Hold on a little while, the fading light, like a gentle rain that cools the pavement stone. I don't complain into the endless night. I just sit quietly and sip alone. If I could step back through the open door and tell that younger man to hold his ground, I would say the world is worth fighting for, even when no one else is around. We did not conquer all the things we sought. We lost our footing in the morning gray, but oh, the beauty of the battle's far before the golden colors turned away. Hold on a little while to what was true, like a soft melody upon the wind. Though youth has drifted far away from view, the fire inside still burns beneath my skin. Hold on a little while, the fading light, like a gentle rain that cools the pavement stone. I don't complain into the endless night. I just sit quietly and sip alone. The glass is empty now. The street is calm and still. Our youth is long gone, but I remember still. The evening air carries a heavy chill as I lean against this brick facade. We swore we would conquer every mountain high when we were young and brave and proud. Our worn-out coats could barely stop the wind, yet we stayed awake until the break of dawn, talking of the songs we had inside before the quiet years came rolling on. I searched the mist for who I used to be, a restless heart with wild and burning eyes. I hold my breath and listen to the dark, where every foolish promise softly dies. Where did they go, the dreams we used to hold, like golden leaves scattered in in the street. Even as my hands grow tired and cold, the beat of yesterday stays slow and sweet. Where did it turn, the road we used to walk, before the world washed all our colors gray? I stand alone beneath the midnight sky and watch the ashes drift away. Faint reflection in a shop front glass shows a gray and threatened tired face. I used to run as if the time was mine. Now I just linger in this quiet place. We bought cheap wine and sang into the night, believing every dream was ours to claim. Now all the spots where we would share our hopes have faded out without a single name. I turn my collar up against the frost and feel the heavy weight of passing years. The spark we guarded in our youthful chest is buried under soft forgotten tears. Where did they go, the dreams we used to hold, like golden leaves scattered in the street? Even as my hands grow tired and cold, the beat of yesterday stays slow and sweet. Where did it turn, the road we used to walk, before the world washed all our colors gray? I stand alone beneath the midnight sky and watch the ashes drift away. If youth was just a borrowed coat of fire, then age is sitting in the quiet chill. I do not mourn the days that slipped away, although I miss that burning feeling still. We gave our passion to the midnight air and thought the morning sun would never come. Now dawn is just a distant pale blue light, and all my wild ambition has gone numb. Where did they go, the dreams we used to hold, like golden leaves scattered in the street? Even as my hands grow tired and cold, oh, the beat of yesterday stays slow and sweet. Where did it turn, the road we used to walk, before the world washed all our colors gray? I stand alone beneath the midnight sky and watch the ashes drift away. Wet pavement underfoot, mist on the empty lane. The fire is long gone out, only the dreams remain.
A quiet drop slips through the balcony doorway. I count the years written inside my palm. We thought the sky was something we could carry, before the city taught us how to become. My hands are warm from holding on to nothing. The coat I wear has faded at the seams. I pour a drink for all the honest wildness that melted down to ordinary dreams. The river flows beneath the heavy silence. The tall tower glows in misty blue. I close
eyes and reach across the darkness to touch the boy who was in love with you. Where did we lose the fire in our chest? When did the wild songs slowly settle down? We gave our youth to morning light and shadows, and left our echoes scattered on this town. Where did we go, my sweet and distant dream? Why does the night still feel so long and cold? I keep your laughter locked inside my silence, a precious secret that is growing old. An empty glass sits on the wooden table. The record spins without a sound to give. We used to promise we would change the world then. Now we just look for peaceful ways to live. The highway stretches past the sleeping alley, where late night taxis trace their yellow beams. I wander through the graveyard of my 20s and count the ashes of our forgotten schemes. The river flows beneath the heavy silence. The tall tower glows in misty blue. I close my eyes and reach across the darkness to touch the boy who was in love with you. Where did we lose the fire in our chest? When did the wild songs slowly settle down? We gave our youth to morning light and shadows, and left our echoes scattered on this town. Oh, where did we go, my sweet and distant dream? Why does the night still feel so long and cold? I keep your laughter locked inside my silence, a precious secret that is growing old. If time is just a tide that washes over, I will let it take the heavy weight I bear. We were so proud, so foolish, and so brave then, with ocean eyes and rain upon our hair. I do not regret the miles we walked together, nor all the hopes we buried in the street. For even in the dark I hear you calling, where young hearts and the endless horizons meet. Where did we lose the fire in our chest? When did the wild songs slowly settle down? We gave our youth to a morning precious secret that is growing old. A quiet drap slips through the balcony doorway. I count the years written inside my palm. We thought the sky was something we could carry before the city taught us how to become. My hands are warm from holding on to nothing. The coat I wear has faded at the seams. I pour a drink for all the honest wildness that melted down to ordinary dreams. The river flows beneath the heavy silence. The tall tower glows in misty blue. I close my eyes and reach across the dark. I stir the black brew in my chipped white cup. The clock upon the wall ticks slow and deep. Another quiet morning at this corner table where old men sit with memories they keep. The damp street glimmers through the dusty glass. I watch the early shadows drifting past. I hear the soft turn of a distant key and wish that you were coming back to me. I trace the dark ring left upon the wood and pretend I did the best I could. The pale fog settles on the street below, holding secrets that I used to know. Linger for a moment in this morning chill, while the city sleeps and time stands still. Though the fire of your touch is cold and gone, your shadow stretches into every dawn. Linger for a moment by this window seat, where the bitter coffee tastes so sweet. I keep my silence while the sky turns gray and watch you fade into the coming day. The old piano in the corner sits in dust, playing silent melodies of yesterday. The radio plays low behind the countertop, a forgotten blues song drifting far away. The baker sets his bread out on the tray. The sky turns softly into cold slate gray, and every empty chair across from mine reminds me how we ran out of time. I trace the dark ring left upon the wood and pretend I did the best I could. The pale fog settles on the street below, holding secrets that I used to know. Linger for a moment in this morning chill, while the city sleeps and time stands still. Though the fire of your touch is cold and gone, your shadow stretches into every dawn. Linger for a moment by this window seat, where the bitter coffee tastes so sweet. I keep my silence while the sky turns gray and watch you fade into the coming day. If I could stop the morning light from breaking, I would stare out here inside this blue regret, paying for 2 cups I'll never drink, trying so hard to forget. Perhaps true love was never meant to last, just a fleeting shadow from the past. But every sunrise over these old roofs is just another painful proof. Stretches in how the sky turns gray and watch you fade into the coming day. Cold coffee in the mug, gray light on the floor. You are gone through the morning door. An early chill settles on the tiles. The alleyways are steeped in gray. I wipe the dust off the corner booth where we once talked the hours away. The heavy mug rests between my hands. A single seat is left untouched. I watch the fog drift across the street and miss the hand I used to hold so much. I hear you whisper in the cooling air, though no one stands beside me now. I try to sweep away your shadow, but I forgot the reason how. Stay a little longer in the morning light, like a soft memory from a faded night. Even if your steps have turned away, your lingering warmth is here to stay. Stay a little longer in this quiet room, like a faint flower lingering past its bloom. I don't call out, I don't trace your name, but every rising dawn feels just the same. The delivery truck rolls past the glass. The city slowly finds its pace. I set down 2 small ceramic plates, out of habit for your missing face. A quiet jazz tune plays real low from a speaker tucked behind the bar. It sings of roads that never cross again, and lovers walking under distant stars. I wear my sorrow like an old coat. It keeps me warm, it keeps me still. Your name lingers on my tongue, a quiet draft upon the sill. Stay a little longer in the morning light, like a soft memory from a faded night. Even if your steps have turned away, your lingering warmth is here to stay. Stay a little longer in this quiet room, like a faint flower lingering past its bloom. I don't call out, I don't trace your name, but every rising dawn feels just the same. If I could stop the daylight from coming in, I'd stay right here where we have been. One more minute in the pale blue gloom, where your absent touch still fills the room. Maybe love was a brief morning dream, passing like steam off a fresh pour. But every day that starts without your smile only leaves me wanting you more. Stay a little longer in the morning light, like a soft memory from a faded night. Even if your steps have turned away, your lingering warmth is here to stay. Stay a little longer in this quiet room, like a faint flower lingering past its bloom. I don't call out, I don't trace your name, but every rising dawn feels just the same. Cold ceramic cup, shadows on the floor. You are far away behind a closed door. The street lamp dies as dawn arrives. A lone car glides through falling rain. I sit beside the dusty glass and trace the shadow on the pane. A sugar pack blanket falls apart between my fingers, tired and slow. The table waits for two to sit where only one is left to go. I speak your name beneath my breath, though no one hears the sound I make. I hold the teacup in my palms and count the promises we break. Stay a little longer in this quiet place, like a sweet dream lost without a trace. Even if your shadow turns away, your lingering ghost still wants to stay. Stay a little longer in the early chill, where the heart is soft and time is still. I won't call out, I won't cry aloud, but you are everywhere in the crowd. The milk sinks down in dark brown brew, a silent swirl of white and gray. The radio plays a vintage tune to greet another lonely day. The clock upon the painted wall moves slow against the morning air, and every breath I take in here is looking for you sitting there. I speak your name beneath my breath, though no one hears the sound I make. I hold the teacup in my palms and count the promises we break. Stay a little longer in this quiet place, like a sweet dream lost without a trace. Even if your shadow turns away, your lingering ghost still wants to stay. Stay a little longer in the early chill, where the heart is soft and time is still. I won't call out, I won't cry aloud, but you are everywhere in the crowd. If I could stop the dawn from waking up, I would stay right here beside this cup. One more minute in the faded light, before the morning steals the night. Perhaps we were meant to bleed apart, a quiet end to a heavy heart. Yet every sunrise breaking free brings all your memories back to me. Stay a little longer in this quiet place, like a sweet dream lost without a trace. Even if your shadow turns away, your lingering ghost still wants to stay. Stay a little longer in the early chill, where the heart is soft and time is still. I won't call out, I won't cry aloud, but you are everywhere in the crowd. Rain on the street, dawn in the sky, you are gone as the day goes by. The alley wet with early morning mist, the city starts to move in shades of gray. I sit beside the window near the door and watch the heavy fog fade away. The barista sets a saucer on my left, the dark brew bitter like a distant song. I trace the rim with quiet, tired hands and wonder where the happy years have gone. I say your name beneath my quiet breath, the rainy street keeps drifting out of view. The world outside is waking up again, while every heartbeat stays awake with you. Stay a little longer in the morning air, like a gentle shade of dark despair. Even if your hand is far from mine, your shadow plays a gentle blues, the kind that moves across an empty floor. A heavy guitar weeping in the back, beside the coat rack near the wooden door. The clock upon the tower moves slow and deep. It knows the secret that I keep inside. Another morning comes to take the night and give me nowhere left for me to hide. I wear my sorrow like a heavy coat. It chills the chill but tears me down within. Your voice still whispers through the quiet room, a lost reflection on my tired skin. Stay a little longer in the morning air, like a gentle shade of dark despair. Even if your hand is far from mine, your shadow lingers on the borderline. Stay a little longer in this quiet place, like a tender mark I can't erase. I don't speak aloud, I don't move at all, while silent tears of morning mist still fall. If I could turn the clock back to the start, I'd sit beside you in this quiet space. One more cup of coffee in the dark, one more glance upon your softest face. Maybe love was made to fade away, maybe morning always brings the truth. But every sunrise finding me alone still spends its early hours remembering you. Stay a little longer in the morning air, like a gentle shade of dark despair. Even if your hand is far from mine, your shadow lingers on the borderline. Stay a little longer in this quiet place, like a tender mark I can't erase. I don't speak aloud, I don't move at all, while silent tears of morning mist still fall. Drizzle on the glass, cold cup in my hand. You are gone across this lonely land. I turn the small sign hanging on the frame. The morning rain still trickles down the pane. I stir 2 spoonfuls in an empty cup and watch the dark drink slowly filling up. The counter smells of toasted beans and dark. Outside, a city leaves its misty mark. I set the saucer where you used to sit and light the candle though it stays unlit. I hear your footsteps in the quiet hall, your missing shadow leaning on the wall. I stretch my hand across the vacant space and trace the memory of your distant face. Stay a little longer in this quiet place, like an old photograph time cannot erase. Even if your train has left the foggy shore, your gentle phantom stands beside the door. Stay a little longer in the morning chill, like a faint echo on the windowsill. I don't call out, I don't give in to grief, but every sunrise brings no real relief. The streetcar screeches on the wet iron track, a lonely driver never looking back. I clean the porcelain until it shines and read between your old photos forgotten lines. The clock strikes 7 with a heavy beat. An old man walks along the dripping street, and every shadow in his tiny room still wears a sweater of your soft perfume. I wear my sorrow like an overcoat, a heavy weight upon a tired throat. Your name still lingers on the rim of glass and waits for one more winter day to pass. Stay a little longer in this quiet place, like an old photograph time cannot erase. Even if your train has left the foggy shore, your gentle phantom stands beside the door. Stay a little longer in the morning chill, like a faint echo on the windowsill. I don't call out, I don't give in to grief, but every sunrise brings no real relief. If I could hold the morning from its rise, I'd keep the twilight in these tired eyes. One final moment at this wooden stand, to feel the stillness of your sleeping hand. Perhaps the sweet things never last for long. Perhaps our love was just a winter song. Yet every morning when I brew the dark, my lonely spirit searches for your spark. Stay a little longer in this quiet place, like an old photograph time cannot erase. Even if your train has left a foggy shore, your gentle phantom stands beside the door. Stay a little longer in the morning chill, like a faint echo on the windowsill. I don't call out, I don't give in to grief, but every sunrise brings no real relief. Rain on the pavement, steam in the air. You are gone now, but your ghost sits there.
A silent corner in this midnight bar, I pour a glass and watch the ice turn thin. We had big plans to reach the morning star before the tired years came rolling in. My jacket is frayed around the silver seams, just like the promises we whispered low. We traded wild ambition for quiet dreams and watched the heavy seasons come and go. I trace the scratches on this wooden seat and hear the echo of a forgotten vow. We thought we would never accept defeat, so where are all those brave young dreamers now? Hold on a little while to what was true, like a soft melody upon the wind. Though youth has drifted far away from view, the fire inside still burns beneath my skin. Hold on a little while to fading light, like a gentle rain that cools the pavement stone. I don't complain into the endless night, I just sit quietly and sip alone. The old piano plays a minor chord, a bluesy tune from 30 years ago. We worked so hard for such a small reward, and spent our passions in the winter snow. I look outside at people walking fast, young faces shining in the yellow glare. They do not know how quickly youth is past. They think tomorrow is already there. I wear my memories like a heavy coat, it shields my body
from the chilling breeze. 100 songs stuck inside my throat, and answers falling softly like autumn leaves. Hold on a little while to what was true, like a soft melody upon the wind. Though youth has drifted far away from view, the fire inside still burns beneath my skin. Hold on a little while to fading light, like a gentle rain that cools the pavement stone. I don't complain into the endless night. I just sit quietly and sip alone. If I could step back through the open door and tell that younger man to hold his ground, I would say the world is worth fighting for, even when no one else is around. We did not conquer all the things we sought. We lost our footing in the morning gray, but oh, the beauty of the battles fought before the golden colors turned away. Hold on a little while to what was true, like a soft melody upon the wind. Though youth has drifted far away from view, the fire inside still burns beneath my skin. Hold on a little while to fading light, like a gentle rain that cools the pavement stone. I don't complain into the endless night. I just sit quietly and sip alone. The glass is empty now. The street is calm and still. Our youth is long gone, but I remember still. The brass bell rings above the entrance. I take the corner by the glass. The waking city fills the alley and watches misty shadows pass. A dark cup warms my trembling fingers. The velvet cushion feels so cold. I taste the bitter, dark aroma and watch our story getting old. I search for answers in the steam while morning streetcars rattle slow. I hold the mug with both my hands and watch the gray sky start to glow. Stay a little while inside this morning blue, like a melody I played with you. Even if the dawn has washed away, your gentle ghost decides to stay. Stay a little while beside this bitter brew, like a quiet pain I always knew. I keep my peace, I don't say a word, yet every breath of yours is heard. The speaker plays a bluesy record, a saxophone that weeps so low, a worn-out chord, a muted trumpet, a love too deep to ever show. The rain drips off the narrow awning, like every tear I never shed. And every couple walking past us recalls the sweet things that you said. I wrap my trench coat tight around me. It keeps me safe, it keeps me bound. Your voice still whispers in the silence, the sweetest grief that I have found. Stay a little while inside this morning blue, like a melody I played with you. Even if the dawn has washed away, your gentle ghost decides to stay. Stay a little while beside this bitter brew, like a quiet pain I always knew. I keep my peace, I don't say a word, yet every breath of yours is heard. If I could hold this quiet hour from breaking, I would remain right here alone. One more black coffee in the stillness, one more sweet dream I've never known. Perhaps our time was just a season, perhaps the winter came too fast. But every sunrise in this city still brings me back into the past. Stay a little while inside this morning blue, like a melody I played with you. Even if the dawn has washed away, your gentle ghost decides to stay. Stay a little while beside this bitter brew, like a quiet pain I always knew. I keep my peace, I don't say a word, yet every breath of yours is heard. Mist on the window, steam in the air. You are gone, but you're still there. Cold morning shadows rest upon the tile. I sit beside the glass and count the light. The street outside is waking up in gray, and yesterday is slowly out of sight. A paper menu slants against the wall, your favorite dark roast brews for only one. I watch the silver raindrops start to fall before the busy city has begun. I pour the warm milk down into the dark and watch it swirl like ghosts upon the ground. I trace the wooden grain where you once sat and listen to the rain without a sound. Stay a little longer in the early cold, like a faded story that was never told. Even if your shadow leaves this quiet room, your memory is resting in the morning bloom. Stay a little longer while the tea grows pale, like silver keyring used to clink right here beside the napkin folded neat and clean. Now every empty table feels so near to every little truth that came between. I pour the warm milk down into the dark and watch it swirl like ghosts upon the ground. I trace the wooden grain where you once sat and listen to the rain without a sound. Stay a little longer in the early cold, like a faded story that was never told. Even if your shadow leaves this quiet room, your memory is resting in the morning gloom. Stay a little longer while the tea grows pale, like a gentle sorrow on a winter trail. I don't call your name out, I just close my eyes while another quiet morning fills the skies. If I could hold the sunrise in my hand, I'd turn the clock back to the midnight street. Before you turned away without a word, before this quiet table felt complete. Perhaps the morning comes to heal the pain, or maybe dawn just shows me what I lost. I sit here in the shelter of the rain and count what loving you has finally cost. Stay a little longer in the early cold, like a faded story that was never told. Even if your shadow leaves this quiet room, your memory is resting in the morning gloom. Stay a little longer while the tea grows pale, like a gentle sorrow on a winter trail. I don't call your name out, I just close my eyes while another quiet morning fills the skies. Mist on the doorway, steam in the air. You are gone, but you are everywhere. Fresh rain is pooling on the sidewalk pavement. The street sweeper passes by the avenue. I find myself sitting in the corner booth again, where every morning used to belong to you. The barista wipes the counter with a quiet cloth. 2 white cups sit waiting by the grinder door. I stir the dark syrup in my porcelain bowl and watch your absent shadow on the wooden floor. I hear the morning newspaper hit the mat. The chill of dawn is leaning on the window pane. I trace the circle where your teacup used to rest and whisper softly to the cold gray rain. Sit with me a moment while the world awakes, before the morning traffic rushes down the street. Even if the coffee has turned bitter cold, your gentle memory is still so sweet. Sit with me a moment in this quiet space before another long and heavy day begins. I hold my breath and close my tired eyes and feel the sorrow that you left within. The radio plays a slow and distant song. A trumpet wails softly through the morning fog. I watch the steam drift slowly up toward the lights and write your name upon the ledger log. The baker sets fresh pastry on a wooden shelf. The city slowly gathers up its heavy load, and every stranger walking past the glass outside reminds me of the love we used to hold. I wear my overcoat against the morning chill, it keeps me guarded, keeps me locked in yesterday. I try to speak a prayer into the empty air, but every word I have just drifts away. Sit with me a moment while the world awakes, before the morning traffic rushes down the street. Even if the coffee has turned bitter cold, your gentle memory is still so sweet. Sit with me a moment in this quiet space, before another long and heavy day begins. I hold my breath and close my tired eyes, and feel the sorrow that you left within. If I could stop the morning clock from ticking on, I'd stay forever in the silent booth with you. One extra minute in this dark, deep minor haze, one gentle dream before the daylight cuts through. Perhaps some loves are meant to fade into the rain. Perhaps some hearts are born to wander in the gray. But every morning that I pour a single cup, I miss the morning that you walked away. Sit with me a moment while the world awakes, before the morning traffic rushes down the street. Even if the coffee has turned bitter cold, your gentle memory is still so sweet. Sit with me a moment in this quiet space, before another long and heavy day begins. I hold my breath and close my tired eyes, and feel the sorrow that you left.